I was an only child, and I was raised by my mother and grandmother in what used to be a very rural and predominantly white suburb of Louisville, Kentucky, called Okolona. And growing up out there and being an only child really, I think, gave me an opportunity to kind of find myself at a very early age, to determine the things that I was passionate about. One of them, of course, was art. I have an older cousin who was just a hero of mine. He was a great athlete and artist and all that. And he used to bring over these Marvel comics, and we would just go through them and devour them and you know, draw all the panels and the covers. And his art was so good. And I thought, man, I just want to be that good one day. Yeah. So whenever we weren't hanging out together, which was almost every day, because he was like my big brother, I would practice. And I got pretty good. By the time, you know, I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, I got my first commission.
That's sweet.
And, well, you know, milk money or something. So I met a couple of guys. We formed a group, and ended up getting a record deal in Miami. So I spent a couple of years there, recording and touring. And but even during that period, I was designing. I designed our logo and our T-shirts and all of that. And I really, to be totally honest with you, I did not see commercial art as a career opportunity. I think we are doing our children a disservice if we don't share our knowledge, our wisdom, hopefully, and our talents with the next several generations. We separate ourselves through, you know, our music, our culture. Oh, well, I'm old school. I don't do that, or you kids today, or whatever. To me, it just sounds so ridiculous. Especially, you know, you're in your 40s or 50s. How far apart are you really from your kids or even your grandkids? On a local level, artists tend to be much more supportive of one another. There's an organization called the Louisville Cartoonist Society, and it's made up of folks who do everything from, you know, comic strips to graphic novels to sculpting and all kinds of things. And those organizations are really necessary, especially for folks who've maybe never seen their work in print before. The LCS publishes an annual anthology, and it allows people to come in and kind of create their own thing and to see it. So those are very, very important aspects. I enjoy being the guy who is typically more positive than everybody else. And you know, it's not an act, it's really who I am. But in that message, hopefully, is this idea that anybody can do not just what they want, but what they feel in their heart. So many of us get up every day and we go to jobs that we hate. I did it. And we trade our life and our energy for a paycheck, when in fact, if you ask us what we'd really love to do, we'd probably be somewhere making something or doing something that we love. And so to be able to inspire anybody to take back some control of their life even if you worked at 9 to 5 or whatever, take a few hours and draw or sketch or write in your notebook or whatever. I think that's incredibly powerful. And the more that people do it, the more I think that we connect with our own humanity, and the more that we are able to see each other as human beings. So, yeah, that's kind of my thing.